What were the words he said? He said, health, happiness, prosperity, and peace. Who wants that in your life? Raise your hand. We all do. Both hands. We want this. This is what we want. When we repeat the name divine, the thought divine, the feeling divine, it changes your energy in your body. It changes the frequency of your cells. And so the more and more we have our date with God, right? Our communion, well, even though it's 1 minute, and especially in the moments where we are rushing, we're complaining, we're judging, we're comparing, if we can remember the name divine, if everyone were to make that a habit, do you think that the world would be different? Yes. Do you think your home life would be different? I'm not saying don't respond. We're not saying ignore your family member, sweep it under the carpet. No. Face it, but face it with that grace, nobility, respect, as our Guru would. That is all that our Guru wants of us. He's not here to be higher than us. He's here to show us this is the way. You are also on the same path as me. So if Dada can do it, we can do it, yes? Yes. He said something about taking action, and I read this, this has been coming up many, many times. Who has heard of the law of attraction? Raise your hand. Who has heard of the law of attraction? We all have, right? You think of something, you feel something, you believe in something, and that is what you magnetize. That is what you attract. But one thing that people don't pay attention to is the key word in law of attraction is action. Is action. Is doing. Not thinking, not staying in your head, not staying in your mind, not allowing the fear to consume you, not allowing the anger to consume you, right? We are the only species on this planet that can think about their thinking. Do you know this? It's called metacognition. It's thinking about your thinking. We are the only species that can do that. And there is a reason for that, so that we can always choose to take action and act from a place of empowerment and harmony and love and kindness and intelligence, instead of shame and guilt and envy and scarcity and fear and lack. We have this choice always. And the way we can sharpen that decision making is by sharpening our experience with that space between thought and action. That space, that stillness, which is what we touch when we meditate, when we do pranayama, when we breathe, when we enter a flow state. There are many things that we can do. We can write. Who here writes, enjoys writing? Who here enjoys singing? Who here enjoys exercise, like working out, going out? All of those, they create flow states. These are very positive states which also increase your frequency, your energy in your body. So then when you're in that state, and then you say, I am this, whatever it is. If it's a pain, if it's an illness that you're trying to heal, self-heal, if it's something you want to call in, right? A a solution, an answer, wisdom. The more and more we are in that space, all these things, they start becoming very clear. We become a very clear channel to receive the messages from the universe, from creation, from God, from our Guru. My mom, both my moms who are here today, Mom, how many times have you been in complete relaxation, complete stillness, and you get a message, and it's an important message? But if you are not quiet, if you are not still, the message wouldn't have come. Right? So right now, what we are going to do is we are going to sharpen this attention to recognize and know ourselves so deeply, so fully, in such a way that whenever we are moving away from our center, away from that place of peace, of calm, of relaxation, of trust, deep trust, we know how to bring ourselves back. So take off your glasses if you're wearing glasses. Roll your shoulders. Few times you've been sitting a bit. Your posture, meditation posture is very important. Yeah, your spine is, everyone put your hands all the way up. Take a breath in. Hold the breath at the top. Squeeze your fists. Pull your pelvic floor, your mula bandha, the same muscles you use to hold your urine. Squeeze it up. Squeeze your bum. 3, 2, 1. Exhale out. Shake the hands. Keep shaking the hands. One more inhale. We're gonna shake and let out a sound. So your voice should shake. Okay? Take a breath in. Yeah, it's nice to laugh as well. Relax. The more you relax, the deeper you can go in. Okay? Always. So, sitting in a comfortable position, hands on your laps, palms facing the ceiling. Feeling your breath move up and down your spine, filling in each and every vertebrae of your spine, the spaces between the vertebrae. With your breath in, and as you exhale, allow the shoulders to relax, your jaw to relax, all the muscles and nerves around your eyes, your eyelids begin to relax. Every inhale, energizing you, filling you up with this fresh, beautiful oxygen. And every exhale, feeling yourself settle more in your body. Yeah, if you need a cough, if you need to stretch, do what you need. Allow the body to release. And tune into your breathing. How are you breathing today? Are you breathing shallow from your chest? Or are you breathing more deeply, feeling your lower rib cage expand, your belly, your navel expand? And if you yawn, that's always a good sign. A sign that you are relaxing more and more. We're going to stay present with your breath and with the fluctuations, the dancing thoughts, feelings that are occurring right now. Each and every sound bringing you deeper and deeper into yourself. And if there are any thoughts, any worries, any anxieties, bring your attention back with a deep inhale in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing like a wave. And slowing down your breath. I'll be counting you in a rhythm, a pattern of breathing that will bring you into this flow state. Do your best to follow with the beat and the rhythm of my count, always breathing in through the nostrils, into your belly, then your chest, and exhaling out through the mouth very slowly, as if exhaling out with a straw. And if your breath is empty and I'm still counting, hold the breath out, okay? We're going to exhale, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath at the top. Exhale out through the mouth. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Squeeze. Focus on your third eye, your heart. Exhale out through the mouth. 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, in. And hold. Notice how it feels. Exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax. Come back to your natural breath and feel. And set an intention to connect with a form or a name, a word, divine. Notice the first thing that comes up. Maybe it's Shiva, maybe it's your mother, maybe it's your teacher or mentor. Maybe it's a word, a sound. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just this feeling right now, this emptiness, this stillness, this quiet, this peace. Breathe this connection in and out. That I am whole, perfect, and complete, just as I am. I am loved by God and by my Guru, just as I am. And bringing both the palms of your hands together in prayer position, in Anjali Mudra, in front of your chest, in front of your heart. Bow your head to your heart. Say thank you. Thank you to your inner guidance system, your inner compass, your soul, that deep intuition that lives in your heart, that speaks from your gut through all your cells. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all our ancestors, angels, and guides holding the space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then you may rub the palms of your hands together, create your prana, that life force, that chi, that heat. And then slowly cup your eyes, cup your face, your neck, your chest. Ooh, just cup your whole body. Give yourself a little squeeze. Thank you so much, body, carrying me through this life, allowing me to grow, to age with grace. Yes, our health is so important. And that comes only when we take care of our bodies. How's everyone feeling? Let's have a few shares. Who would like to share about your experience? Anything. Share one thing. How you feel, if you have a question. Maybe you didn't, maybe you had trouble connecting and you want to ask why that happened. Yes? Stop trying to control the thought. What do you normally do when the thoughts come? Do you move? What do you normally do? You respond to it inside, and then out of those thoughts, how much percent of them are actually like life or death, like you have to figure it out now? And that's okay, that's the nature of the mind, right? Do you know, last year I was in Shaolin in the Temple of China with monks, meditating with like monks who have meditated for like thousands, hundreds and thousands of hours. And even for the monks, they have a process of how to come back to that attention. And you know what they do? They count. They do counting. With us, we use the name. We use a name divine. That's why we get Nam in our culture, right? It's different. It's there in everywhere in the world. It's very natural for the mind to get lost. But the more important question to ask yourself always is, how fast can I bring it back? And so there are layers to this. The first layer is, how important is this thought? Is it important? Yes or no? Is it life or death? Most of the time, what's the answer going to be? I'm asking you, yes or no? Is it a life or death? No. That's it. So can you, it's not. Notice how it feels to say no. Even now, it's not important right now. Second question, can you wait till later? You ask the thought, can you wait? Third, if it still doesn't, come back to the count. You know how I guided you into breathing with a rhythm? We breathed with a rhythm, right? With a count. Come back. Really intentionally begin to feel the breath, moving in. Do you have like a guru, an Ashtadev? No? Do you have a word or like a feeling that you really, really want to feel all the time, you want to embody? Yes? So I want you to connect with that. That also will help you come back and relax. The reason the mind goes away and overthinks is because it does not feel safe. Because that silence means something is going to go wrong. If I don't get up, something bad's going to happen. I have to fix this. I have to. It's not true. It's not true. So the practice is always to come back to it again. Is it really life or death? Can this wait? And many times, even by asking that question, you will notice your default network, that's called your default mode network, the place that thinks all the time, it lives here in the front of your brain. Yeah, it starts to relax because it's like, okay, chill. I can still sit. I have time. So try this and then let me know how it goes, okay? Any other questions or shares? Yeah.
I really experienced something very beautiful moment. It's just a short time, then it's gone and it's coming back again. That's it.
And do you want it to be longer? We all want it to be longer. We all want it to be longer. But if it was always there, right? Like if you're always gonna feel so, it's so blissful, it's so ecstatic, everything is so great. The first week, second week, it's gonna be great. But after the third week, you're gonna be like, now what? I know. You want more of it. But you can go, you can do it. That's what our practice is for, right? Radha, I don't know, who was it? Anandpur there. But Radha Swami, right? Isn't it 2 hours a day, your meditation? 2 hours a day of meditation. That is a commitment, But I believe there's a reason for that. 2.5 hours. Our Dada is just telling us, remember the name divine, it's very little. We can do it, yeah. And the more and more we do it, I'll tell you something. The more and more we do it, at least this is what I felt in my life, I don't have to close my eyes to feel that joy anymore. I can feel it even with my eyes open. Because you start feeling that connection. It starts from inside, but then the more and more you feel it inside, you start feeling it outside of you too. That's part of the magic. So yeah. Yeah, you don't recognize it happens. Exactly. Because we're living so much in our head. We don't experience the wonder. You guys, who knows who Tony Robbins is? Raise your hand. Do you know Tony Robbins? Raise your hand. If you don't know who Tony Robbins is, like he's one of the first ever motivational speakers. Like, he has helped presidents, he has helped warlords, he has supported, he's fed 1 billion people, he is a billionaire, multi-billionaire. He takes care of over 112 companies, and they're all billionaire, billion-making companies. He's a very successful man, okay? And his thing is always my life is so blessed. Like God is with me every step of the way. Like he has a jet, like his story is crazy. He wanted to buy a jet. He knows that by one flight, you kill 9,000, and the amount of emissions that one private plane, like one trip causes, you kill like 9,000 trees. So you know what he did? He was like, I'm going to plant 1 million trees. Because I can. And I can enjoy my jet, I can enjoy, this is someone that is showing us, right? Like, you can have it all. You can have it all. You can be, he's in his 60s, he's fit, he's got 5 children, he's got grandchildren. He handles everything, and he's just one example of someone, just one example, out there, who's showing that this relationship that we have to God, to this higher force, to this power, to this energy, when we prioritize that, miracles happen. Miracles happen every single day. So yeah. Thank you so much for your shares. Let's close with Guruji, Dada Sham.